Hi everyone, since I was on vacation last week and we didn't do the chit chat get ready with me on Friday, I figured I would make this a chit chat kind of, and using new products. I got as many of the new products as I could that I could think of that I bought new, if that makes any sense. Okay, first we're gonna start out with the Makeup Revolution Pore Blur. I think I got that before I went on vacation. Oh, you know what, actually? I did wash my face last night, but it feels really oily. So let me go ahead and start off by wiping my face down from the night. We want to give the makeup, and this is a couple of days after I had the facial, so I have noticed my pores look a lot better when I put makeup on. We had our trip back yesterday, which was interesting with all the flooding once I got into Texas. And I have psoriasis, I think I've told y'all, but I've never had it on my arm. But after I got back last night, I noticed that I had this spot here, and it was bigger last night and it was raised up. It could have been an allergic reaction. What is this pink all over me? I noticed it in the bathroom too. And I think it was psoriasis because I was stressed out. But on the way into Texas, the closer I got, the more nervous I got because I have to drive right through where the flooding was really bad at. And we did have to take alternate routes. But like, I saw people, their houses basically covered in water along the highway. I-10, and like I saw an old man in a kayak going through his house putting stuff in the car. I started crying. Putting stuff in the boat, I mean. I saw houses where people had water pumps, like 3 or 4 of them, and it was just spraying water into their front yard from their house. I remember, it gave me anxiety, I think, because I remember that from Harvey. Okay, face is clean. Let's go ahead and put this Elemis Superfood Daytime Moisturizer on. Just a little. And I had a sinus headache and everything. I seem to have I don't even know what I was talking about. A message came up. My sister-in-law, my niece, wants to go into the Army, and she's having a hard time with it. I don't know what to tell her. I asked my uncle because he made a career out of it, and 3 of his kids went into the Army. So, okay. Now we're going to use the Pore Blur by Makeup Revolution. I shook it up because I don't know if you're supposed to. So it was better just to do it. It looks like this. But doesn't feel as silicone-y as some of the other pore stuff. It feels more, I don't know, more creamy. More like a cream. It's not really blurring too much. But, yeah, it was really sad driving through there. And, I need to go grocery shopping today. Eric did freak out, though. I will say that. See this eye, I noticed, is swollen. You could actually see it. That's the first time you could actually see it. I don't know why it's swollen, though. But see the little lines that go through it? It's swollen, and I wasn't noticing it until I put makeup on. I wonder why it's swollen. But it was doing that before I went for the facial, so. Oh, and I could feel the difference. Wow. I'm just rubbing in the primer. Okay. I don't know if he's dressed. He was in his room. Okay, we're just going to hold the hair out like that for a minute till I'm sure he's dressed. Okay. What'd I do with the... Okay. We're going to use this one because I don't have any new foundation that I could think of. If I do, leave it in the description if you remember. If I bought a new one, let me know. I can't remember. But we do have the ColourPop No Filter Concealer that I bought recently. So we're going to put that under the foundation because I seem to like the way that looks better. We're going to cover that sucker up. It's dried out. I used the Clinique stuff on it until it dried out. So if you have drying lotion and you get pimples, it's easier, but that one is different because I had one here and one, I can't remember where that other one was. I'm just losing everything. There it is. I was looking for my little e.l.f. palette. Okay, we're gonna blend out this concealer. It does cover the dark circles. I'll put some on the top of the foundation as a brightener. You know, it's really sad when you have to keep turning around to look at your kid to see if they're dressed. Okay, I'm going to use this purple sponge. They're going to be added to the pile I have over here. Sponges that are either getting thrown away or cleaned. And I'm patting it into the pores. Because I noticed yesterday when I did this that it looked so much better. And I didn't even use a poreless primer. I used Luminous primer yesterday for my way home. I should have took a picture. I really loved the way my makeup looked yesterday. For a drive home and to be taken off when I got here. But we're not too really new makeup except for the concealer, and we'll look at how that looks under the foundation in just a second. Oh, and the what's it called? The primer. All right, we'll see how those pores look. Okay. You can still kind of see them. Turn it down. It's funny, he shuts every door but his bedroom. Your bedroom door is open. Door open. He is a mess. He freaked out when the water was close to the highway because, in spots, because when we had, Harvey, when the water was that close to the road and we drove, trying to get out with Jason's truck, the water came in the car. The truck, I mean. So he freaked out for a minute. Alright, now let's take this other one again. And it's raining outside. I want to go do groceries, but if it rains too much, I won't be able to get back on my road. Alright. The concealer does look like it's not creasing as bad as the other concealers usually do. Let me find, there it is. If you use a sponge to hold your face down, it doesn't interrupt your makeup as much. All right, next we have the Morphe. You know what? I didn't get my... Let's get this out. Let's go ahead and do just a little bit of contour. I'm beginning to think this whole side of my face is swollen. I'll fix that in a minute. I'm trying not to make this video too long. Alright, let's grab, I'm going to use this e.l.f. brush. I thought I could use it for foundation, but I didn't like how it worked for foundation on me, but it works so good on this, on the contour. For me, it does. And it might, I'm used to my foundation being blended different ways. Okay. I'll show you how to fix that if it's in the wrong spot. You take a little bit of the foundation that's still on the sponge. Kind of just clean it up right there. And see how well it blends out the contour? I think I have the contour wrong on this side. We'll fix it. See, that looks really good right there. Right here, it's almost... I don't know. We won't mess with it. We're just doing makeup. All right, now we're gonna go in with the Morphe setting powder, bake and set powder. We are gonna first take it to bake. Let me make sure my under eyes still aren't creased. All right, and then we're gonna take a little bit of powder on the top of this brush, this sponge. And we're going to bake the under eye. Then we are going to bake across the bottom there. Let's use this one. Carve out those cheekbones. All right, now we'll take a brush because I'm not baking for a long time. And we're just gonna brush that off. Then we're gonna take some more powder. We're gonna set this foundation. The under eyes are creasing a bit. All right, it's been 14 minutes. I just need to go. All right, the next thing, I couldn't find any blush that I recently bought, except for some that I haven't showed you yet. So we're not going to use that, but I thought I pulled out a blush, but I guess not. Let's just go with the Captivating. The one I have bought is, I bought the Wet n Wild, some Wet n Wild Halloween collection that I saw at Walmart. We're going to use the Tarte Captivating. Why am I using blush? You know what? Let's just do the blush. Usually I do bronzer first. It's raining outside. I can hear Eric's TV. Alright, we're going to use the Too Faced. I couldn't find another bronzer that I just bought, so we're going to use this Too Faced one. This is the most recent one I bought. And we're going to tap that onto the cheeks first. And underneath the jawline right there. And now we're gonna bronze the perimeter of the face. All right, now I need to grab this e.l.f. one. All right, now let's take this brush that has a little bit of powder on it. We're just gonna kind of make sure to all right. Oh yeah, before I left, the night before I left, oh yeah, my phone quit working. Like, I went to Walmart, filled up with gas, was getting ready to go back to get our dinner and head back to the place Jason's staying, and my phone quit. We're gonna use the Sofx. This is the most recent highlighter I've bought. I think I want to go into this gold color right there. Ooh, that is super stunning. We're gonna try to blend it a little bit. I love these. Yeah, I had to make sure he was dressed. I couldn't tell from the view I had. All right, now that we got all the cream products on, we are going to take the newest setting spray, which is this Maybelline Lasting Fix. But my phone quit working, right? I went to the Sprint store because there just happened to be a Sprint store. Oh crap, wrong side of the brush. Near the Walmart in Slidell, and I figured that I couldn't get it to reset. I mean, it was doing nothing for me. But I went in there thinking, okay, they gotta know how to run an iPhone and remember how to hard reset it. They didn't. Obviously, because Jason, okay, I ended up buying another one that would just get me through till I got home and could take my phone to the iPhone store, because it's not that old. We got it in February, so it's still covered under warranty. And they couldn't, it was $210 to get another phone. Just to get me through. I couldn't have my phone number on it, or I'd have to shut my phone off. Well, I'm using the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I think this isn't the most recent one I bought, but I can't remember the most recent one I bought. And I'm pretty sure I've used the most recent one I bought. on my channel already. But Jason couldn't. We decided to just get the cheaper phone till I could get home and do the insurance or go to the Apple store. I get back to where Jason's at. I'm annoyed. Phone's not working. It sits there and he's like, so they tried to reset it. And I'm like, yeah, I guess they messed with it for about 20 minutes. And he looked up on Google how to hard reset an iPhone X. He reset it. So now I have two phones. I need to shut one off. I'm kind of nervous about shutting the other one off before I make sure this one's going to stay working. But they got me. He says they just wanted to make a sale. I think they honestly tried and just didn't know what they were doing. What do y'all think? All right, and the eyeshadow palette we're going to use is the Jeffree Star and Morphe palette. I don't know why I want to use this one today. It just looks so pretty. I think I'm going to go for a neutral look, though, because I'm only going grocery shopping and it's pouring outside. So I want to just go, I think I'm going to go in first with Honest Truth. I'll show you the color. That's what it looks like on the brush. It's like a peachy color. We're going to put that in the transition area. That is actually really pigmented. Let me show you the color on the palette. It's that one. It doesn't look like it would be that dark. Does it? I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Okay, this is what I wanted to show y'all. Is it doing it? You see the kind of the lines in it? I wonder why. It's weird, isn't it? All right, I'm just trying to blend it. It looks beautiful. There's no spots in it. I mean, this side's a little darker over here, so I need to add some more to the other side. There we go. But there's no patchiness. It's a beautiful shadow. I love that. Okay, the next one, we got Calabasas. That's kind of speaking to me. We got Boss Angeles. What's the Tea? Let's try What's the Tea, because it looks more muted. I'm using the little thing I had the micellar water on. All right, let's grab a crease brush, and we're gonna go into this greeny kind of shade called What's the Tea. We're gonna start on the outer corner. I like how it blends into the transition shade really well, to the point you almost can't tell it's a pukey green kind of color. I don't know what color it is. Like a khaki green. I'll show you in a minute. But it kind of goes well with that transition, right? It does. It kind of... All right. This is the color. I don't... What color is that? Right here. I don't know what color that could be. All right. I think he's got stuff I need to take care of in a second. We're going to use this, and we're going to go into... I wonder if we should keep with the green theme and go into drive-through. That's too light. Some of these are like really light, but they're really pretty. I don't really want the the silver one. It's too... Dog Mom. Let me see what that one looks like. It's a little too light. This is Dog Mom. But you know what? I think we're going to try that. We're going to go into Dog Mom. It's just a metallic shade. Look at that. It picks up pretty good on that flat brush. I don't pick mine according to what other people would do. I pick mine according to what speaks to me at the time. I'm going to tuck this in. I didn't really want to do a cut crease. In fact, I'm going to do a more in-depth look with this one day. But today it's just kind of a get ready with me type thing. I'm going to take this brush and what's left on it from the transition shade and pull it along the bottom. Alright, and then I'm going to take this crease brush kind of that I used. Now I want to blend the crease shade, even though it looked like it blended itself. And now I want to take Welcome. I want to put that on the inner corner. If I can find my inner corner brush. Did I leave it in Mississippi? Oh my god. That would suck. Okay. There it is. Woo. We're going to take this first color, Welcome. See if it... Okay, it does. I couldn't tell if it was coming off onto the brush or not. And we are going to go ahead and stick that under the brow bone as well. Alright, I don't think I have an eyeliner. That's new. We'll go without eyeliner today. Hopefully this is waterproof. We're going to use this ColourPop mascara. Let's go ahead and curl the lashes. Ow, without pinching her eye. Okay. Doesn't smell bad. I'll show you the wand in just a second. I'm pretty sure you've seen it. There we go. So far, there we go. Now we got bottom lashes. I mean, it doesn't do a lot for my lashes, but you could dip in. I dipped in twice, I think, maybe 3 times, but I think mostly it was just twice before I got a really good look on the bottom lashes. Well, I was using what was left on the brush for the bottom lashes. All right, and my birthday present from Ulta was this NARS lipstick in, I'm not sure, it's probably my mom. Let me just go ahead and do the lipstick. Not my mom. I will answer it in a second. This is the final look, and let me know what y'all want to talk about in the Friday Get Ready With Me. Because I need y'all to lead me, okay? I will see y'all in the next one. This was just a quick thrown together video. I'll probably be recording a couple more today because I have some things I wanted to show you and talk about. I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.